Good morning. It's time to deliver on our statements from the past few days. We are taking a look at this week at Colossians chapter 3, verse 15. That verse is as follows: "And let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in one body, and be thankful." So, how am I delivering on these things? Well, first, my keep statement was to be, as the last part of the verse says, be thankful. You've heard me say this in other videos, and it is a little trite, but we need to have an attitude of gratitude. It is scientifically proven that people who are thankful, who show gratitude, have a better outlook on life. That helps bring the peace in, to be thankful even in the great times and the not so great times. So I am going to deliver on my keep statement by, again, just continuing to be thankful, waking up in the morning and thanking God, closing my eyes at night and thanking God in the hours in between. For my start statement, I talked about how I wanted to start letting the church impact me rather than me impacting the church. And by that I mean, I don't want my agenda to impact the church. It's God's agenda. And I think about how the church, as well as the community within the church, can impact us. I have a very good friend who works at a food pantry, and he talks about the joy that is brought to him, the blessings that are brought to him from the people he interacts with, rather than his work going into the food pantry. And then finally, I talked about what I was going to stop. So how do I deliver on stopping anxious, fearsome, worrisome thoughts from entering my mind? It's by confronting them as soon as they enter into my thought process. As I mentioned last week in the book, Don't Give the Enemy a Seat at Your Table by Louis Giglio, once those thoughts enter your mind, if you don't get rid of them quickly, then they will fester and you will not be able to enjoy the peace that Christ gives to you. So there are many different ways to do that. We'll talk about that during the live stream on Saturday at 9 a.m. Central on my YouTube channel at Active Devotionals 1965. Please join me, subscribe, and like the videos as well. Have a wonderful day, do great things, and as always, be His light.